Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Gone Rogue, and in this episode of Gone Rogue, I am going to talk about what this American electorate has taught me. That is right, in this episode of Gone Rogue, I am going to talk about what the American electorate has taught me. So as you can see, I'm not the one that is going to talk about politics. This episode of Gone Rogue is my own personal opinion. I've made political remarks that criticizes what any other administration is doing, but man, this is what we really voted for. This American electorate is so damn stupid, and there are many ways to talk about this American electorate, and this is what we deserve, and this is so sad to see if this is what we really deserve. I mean, wow. Just wow. I mean, there's no words to describe what about this American electorate, but to stay on topic, as my mind is trying to search the right things to say. There's no right things to say for this episode of Gone Rogue, but in my opinion, this American electorate has taught me that they want chaos. They want chaos. And that's why they voted in with this administration, and it does not serve their own what they voted for. So I'm going to avoid naming who's in charge of this administration, but the American electorate has really wanted chaos and nothing more. I mean, if you go on social media, if you go on YouTube, if you go on any social media platforms, or just watch the news, and you go to the comments section, it was never about policies that improve the ordinary American citizens. It's never about policies. I mean, the American electorate, and I say it to avoid naming a certain group to make it more enticing for you to guess who I'm talking about, but the American electorate really just don't care about any policy that help themselves or help the American people, or any policy for that matter. They just want chaos in today's government, in the American government. They just want chaos, and they see this as entertainment for them. And this is the entertainment that we are going to get for the next 4 years. I mean, you have this administration laying off federal workers, where these workers are critical to the function of the American government. I know that having a government job there are cons of the government job, but I think, in my personal opinion, that there should be an audit of each government agency, but that doesn't mean firing these federal workers. I mean, there needs to be more investment in these federal institutions, not just investment, but more of a structure. I know that these federal institutions aren't perfect, but that doesn't mean firing every federal worker or downsizing every, which is the right word I'm trying to find, to not downsizing, but downsizing, but man, I thought things would be, what I'm trying to say is that there should be for the cuts that this administration making. We know that these cuts aren't going to the American people. It's going to the ultra wealthy rich people with these upcoming tax cuts. And if you think that these downsizing or the firing of federal workers is going to help save the American government, man, you are so naive. And I have a hunch for that. But going back to what I said, this American electorate has taught me that they don't care about the firing of federal workers. They don't care about health care. They don't care about education. They don't care about anything policy-wise. They just want chaos within the government. And it is unfortunate that these type of people really wanted chaos over what makes much more sense in having policy that improves people's lives. And it is super unfortunate that the headlines that we wake up to is cringeworthy of not trying to cringeworthy of, man, this is what the American people voted for. Wow. But this is the chaos that we're going to see for the next 4 years. And it's not my type of entertainment, which I should make a different episode of Gone Rogue about. But I remember reading through the comment section that this certain base thought things would be different on day one of this administration. But if you go to your local groceries or filling up gas, it's higher than what the cost is higher than what the previous administration was in office for. I mean, this American electorate is so full of shit. Let me just put it that way. Let me just put it that out. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Well, like a crap job, but still better than nothing of releasing my frustration of what this American electorate voted for. So hopefully I tried voting talking about politics, but my politics are voting what makes much more sense, and what we're saying right now does not make any sense at all. And that's what the American people voted for. They just want chaos in America. And that's all I have to say for this episode of Gone Rogue. If you like this video, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below what you think about this episode. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to comment on other YouTube content that is on this channel. And thank you for watching Gone Rogue. And I'll definitely see you on next one.